Cobra Kai fucking rules, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. For those who think I'm so negative, I don't like anything. Well, there is one thing I like. And there's something that in this generation that gives me hope that maybe not everything sucks. And that is one TV show, or one streaming TV show. And that's Cobra Kai, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know, Cobra Kai is literally now a streaming television show that you can see on Netflix. It was on YouTube Plus or wherever the fuck they use a YouTube streaming site. It's now on Netflix. All 4 seasons on Netflix now. It's basically it's a sequel to the Karate Kid series, movie series. Great show. With Cobra Kai, it's essentially what professional wrestling used to be like. Okay? And since my channel concentrates on like pro wrestling talk and shit like that, okay? This is what pro wrestling used to be essentially, or a good action TV show used to be, and that's what Cobra Kai is. First of all, Cobra Kai is not just action like how pro wrestling is currently nowadays, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Like when you just have action, and also let's say this. Not just pro wrestling, Power Rangers or Spider-Man, all these superhero shows, Cobra Kai is an action TV show, but it's not just everything is about action. Every episode is action, blah, 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 where everybody has a karate match. No. You build up to the fight scenes and you build up to this whole karate tournaments. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. How Power Rangers, not everything has to be fight scenes, You gotta have the characters and the storylines and stuff like that. You gotta build up to those, and that's how people give a fuck. But let's totally talk about Cobra Kai and why it's a great show. Cobra Kai, first of all, it has what it's supposed to have. Not only great action, but it has great actors and actresses who literally are talented. But not just that, they're given arcs, they're given characters. They actually have character, for fuck's sake. God forbid TV shows have characters, especially in pro wrestling and shit like that. They have likability to those. For God's sakes, you hate the bad guys and you like the good guys. Okay? And you kind of have for example, you have a character who's Robbie. You like him when he's a good guy, you hate him when he's a bad guy and shit like that. There's reasons to hate him and like him. There's reasons to hate a certain person when they do bad things, but you like that person when he does good things, because that's good. That's how a character's supposed to be and shit like that, right? And it's badass, okay? Definitely one of the badass characters out there is Johnny Lawrence, okay? Johnny Lawrence, he's known, it's about him, well, it's about the Karate Kid himself also, but it's about both of them. It's about their life after 30 years after their match back in the karate tournament, right? The All Valley Karate Tournament. Years goes on, they reconnect again, and then now Daniel, he's successful, has a car business himself. Johnny Lawrence, he's struggling with life, he has a son, who's Robbie. And you're just basically struggling with life and stuff like that, hard to keep a job on. And then eventually, he decides, to shove it in Daniel LaRusso's face, because after getting intimidated so many times and fed up with his bullshit, he brings back Cobra Kai. But it ends up coming out back to haunt him, because he regrets what happened with Cobra Kai, because John Kreese comes back after they win the tournament. When basically Cobra Kai, Johnny Lawrence becomes a sensei for a character named Miguel. You grow to like Miguel. Miguel is basically the modern Daniel LaRusso. And so many cool dynamics, man. You have the father and son dissension, how Johnny Lawrence's son can't stand him, can't stand Miguel, all that kind of stuff, right? Cool characters. There's a big school fight scene, in the second season, with the hatred or whatever, especially this all comes back from the first, from the season 1 with the tournament match where it's an interesting dynamic. Miguel, he's being coached by freaking his sensei freaking Johnny, while Johnny's son is being mentored by Daniel LaRusso. Crazy dynamic, all that kind of stuff. Eventually, Johnny and fucking Daniel try to get along, in this third season. By the end of the third season, reconcile the differences and shit like that. And because they have a common threat, which is freaking, John Kreese himself, from the original Karate Kid movie, the bad guy who was the sensei or whatever. And then, he brings season 4. He brings back the other villain from Karate Kid 3, freaking Terry Silver. And Terry Silver just steals the show in season 4, you know what I mean? Everything was on the line. Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang versus freaking Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai gets taken over solely by John Kreese again. And freaking they end up prevailing after a little cheating and shit like that. And a lot of cool crazy shit happened. I'm telling you, it's a fucking, it's good stories, man. But it's not even just about fights. It's about these characters. You actually care about the characters because these characters have a reason for them. These characters freaking you got the freaking the rivalry, Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence. They're older descendants from the past. But also you got it's a great combination of old and new. You know what I mean? It's a perfect, not just a show captures nostalgia wise and just basically honoring the original, but also telling its own story as well. You got also stuff with freaking Miguel, his life. Him being with Samantha, his girlfriend who's Daniel LaRusso's freaking daughter. She has her problems with freaking Tori Nichols, who's Peyton List. Pretty cute woman, by the way, Peyton List. I know she was on the Disney Channel. Didn't give a shit about Disney, but she's hot. You know what I mean? That's all I give a shit about. But freaking not but yeah, I got Robbie involved. He has his own thing. All he's angry about his father and shit. He has his own problems and stuff like that. He's on the road. Getting kicked off of school and all that stuff. He has his problems. And yeah, and the fight scenes. It's not everything's about fights. You build up to those fights. That's how a good action TV show is, but it's not just they have built to one big fight, but you have these fights where you develop to that, but it's a purpose. There's a purpose why these fights happens. You know what I mean? Because there's a story. There's characters. There's a reason. This is how fucking professional wrestling's supposed to be and shit like that, but it's not. So. Well, I don't know what to say, but Cobra Kai is it's the best TV show currently, and it's better than fucking Squid Game. Fuck this whole fake love for Squid Game because all these fucking woke people trying to appeal to culture, trying to seem different, and it got caught on for some reason because it's called Squid Game. Maybe because people just like squid and there's a game involved. It's fucking stupid, retarded. Fuck these people. Fuck Squid Game. Fuck Iro Shufu or whatever. Some stupid show with Zendaya. Yofaru. Whatever the fuck. Some stupid name shows. Just these stupid shows with shit acting and stupid names. And especially let's be honest here. The only reason people liked fucking Irofu is because fucking Zendaya is a lesbian or something. Okay, for real. It's stupid fucking dumb shows that these people like. Well, in reality, you want to be a badass, you want cool actual cool shows, watch Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is badass, okay? Fucking A. And Johnny Lawrence is a fucking real badass. Fuck this whole gender neutral crap. When the guy, Great Boomer. Oh, first of all, let's say, okay, Boomer, you're a fucking retard. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Fucking, Johnny Lawrence is the perfect, Boomer generation guy. Fucking, gender. What? Fuck off. And plus, this show is perfect for bringing to life rock music, bringing back good rock music that was good. They're bringing it back to life, in a burning heart. It's about to. I loved that montage, by the way. I loved it. I loved it with Johnny Lawrence fucking just having that fucking montage training for a freaking little fight with Daniel. Amazing. Love it. Love it. Love Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai better never fucking die, motherfucker, because it's the best show. It should only... I'm not saying it should go on for more seasons, because thankfully it's going to have a season 5. I do think this show, though, should have a good... It should end when it should end. As long as there's good stories going on, don't end it yet. Maybe end it, maybe 10 seasons or something, or 8 seasons. I don't know. Have good... Make sure you don't run its course. Because when you have a show keeps going, obviously it runs its course. But that's the thing, though. The problem with Cobra Kai is it's only 10 episodes. I understand, I guess that's the thing now with television nowadays. But, like, back in the day, in the cable experience, motherfuckers, and this is like, I just don't get it. Why isn't a show like Cobra Kai not on cable TV anymore? And, like, no wonder cable is dying. Like, why aren't cable shows why aren't these shows on cable? Like, why? If you want cable to never die, I don't know, put shows like this on cable, have shows like this on cable. Like, I don't know, don't put on stupid shit on cable television. Maybe people watch these shows, I guarantee you. If you had to fucking put, I don't know, you can make people care. You know? And also, like, fucking, it would be nice to have more than 10 episodes. Like, 10 episodes is too short, for fuck's sakes. Back in the day, Cable Experience, a season would be like at least more than 20 episodes. You know? It would be nice to bring back more episodes, honestly. But, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. But overall, Cobra Kai fucking rules. And the only reason I have never talked about how much I love Cobra Kai is because, fucking, let's be honest, there's like a lot of weirdos that pretend to like Cobra Kai or like Cobra Kai, but just act like all nerdy and shit. Fucking, especially in the Rust and Jesus group. You know, Cobra Kai, man, Cobra Kai very good, or, you know, Cobra Kai, I like Samantha, or, you know, like, don't be fucking horny and shit. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all are just making it uncool to like Cobra Kai, seriously. No offense to those people, but, like, seriously. That's why I don't talk about this, and that's fucking, hey, you're giving people the bad fucking name to love this show, for God's sake, seriously. Be cool, for God, be badass, man, come on, be badass, like Jordan Lawrence, come on here. Come on. And yeah, Johnny Lawrence, you know, again, there's a good arc, and each Daniel and John learn, you know, it's not just one way of learning, or, you know, it's not just about being no mercy, strike first, strike hard, or about defense only, you know. There's gotta be a perfect mix of both in karate. Fucking badass, man. I love Cobra Kai. It's a great show. I'm so glad I watched it. I'm so glad I love it, man. I love it. I just can't wait for the new season, honestly. And I have to wait a year now. We need more episodes. Like, fuck. 10 episodes too short for each season. Back in the day, the cable experience, like, it was more. Come on, we need more, man. Come on here. Fucking come on, give me more episodes, man. I need more episodes. Oh, I love Cobra Kai, man. Cobra Kai fucking rules. It's probably I like it more than the Karate Kid, man. It's a good sequel done right. It's a good adaptation. It's a good freaking sequel to a show done right. You know, what a perfect sequel, you know? God bless Cobra Kai. God bless the actors and actresses for involved with this show. They all really make this show great, and God bless them. Thank you for giving me a show to enjoy. Thank you. Like, really, God bless the people behind Cobra Kai. Hopefully it doesn't end up being woke garbage. Like, it's on Netflix, but I'm surprised, like, how good it was still, even with season 4. But the thing is, they barely made, like, any anti-woke jokes about gender. Even though they kind of did with Johnny Lawrence, maybe a little bit, but it wasn't as much as, like, the other seasons. But I hope it does more, because we need more Johnny Lawrence fucking pissing off the SJW snowflakes, man. We need more of that, for God's sakes. Gender what? You know, or freaking all these freaking... Come on. Fucking Johnny Lawrence is the best character. I love fucking Johnny Lawrence. So fucking badass. Awesome. We need... Imagine you wrestle like that. Like, that would be fucking amazing. Fuck. Till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Cobra Kai never fucking dies. Come on. Let's go, motherfuckers.